Hello, people of the world. Here we are in another episode of We Make Democracy podcast, and this one is being filmed in Ljubljana, the capital of Slovenia. And today with us is Marija Lukenda. I don't know if my pronunciation is on point. The General Secretary of Slovenian Falcon Youth, but also the one who is responsible for the projects that are realized by this organization. Hello, Marija.
Hello.
How are you?
I'm good, really good, thank you.
Okay, you just had a presentation, so I'm ready. I have a lot of questions for you. Can you first tell me more about yourself? What is your profession and how did you end in this organization?
I studied political science, bachelor, and actually there I met a lot of people, and I met Stella, who is the current president of the Slovenian Falcons, and she actually she told me about the Falcons, and I was like really interesting because it was interesting. Like it sounded really nice and really cool, like working with the youth and with the kids. And beside that, like I also participated in a lot of other projects at the faculty. Mm-hmm. But currently at master, I'm studying cognitive science, so it's something different, but it's still really nice.
Okay, so as I understood, Falcons were founded back in 2015. How long have you been their member?
From 2016, 17, 16, yeah, I think so, or 17, I'm not sure. Something in between, like I came the second year, so.
Okay, so the Falcons are all about youth, kids, empowering them, teaching them about their rights, about their freedoms. So can you tell us more about the aims and the goals of the Falcons?
Yeah, we really want, like, this organization is structured that, like, our motto is that we work, that youth is for youth and that youth is for the kids. So we really want to connect the youth, like, until the 29 years old, 30 years old, and that they work with the minors, so below 15 years old. Mm-hmm. And it's really good because you really see the connection, how you can cooperate, like the youth can work with the kids as well. And we are learning from each other. Mm-hmm. But the topic, like we really try to work on our values. So we are focused on our values, which are the friendship, solidarity, participation, democracy, environmental change. Then internationality. This is really important topic for us because we have a lot of projects that we are working internationally, and we are also part of an umbrella organization, IFMC, which is International Falcon Movement, and is huge organization because it covers around, I think, more than 50 organizations all over the world, and we do the project with them together, and we all have the same aims, the same goals, and with the different kind of projects we are reaching these goals, and we are helping kids and youth to participate and to work on the topic also they like. So this is also important to encourage youth and youngsters that they come to us and they told us like which topics they like, and then we work on that kind of topics as well.
Okay, just one quick question. So you do operate in the entire country of Slovenia, not just in the capital?
Yes, so we are like the union is based at the Ptuj. This is not in the capital, but more in the other part of Slovenia, and like we are gathering together 7 associations for now. So we are like spreading. We try to be all over the place in Slovenia, but because currently a lot of us are students and we are studying in Ljubljana, that's why like we are also doing a lot of activities in Ljubljana, but although we try to work in every part in Slovenia. That's why also our summer camp, for example, which is the biggest event.
The traditional one.
Yeah, the traditional one. Yeah, that's true. It's not in Ljubljana, but it's, for example, the first 2 years it was beside the seaside, and last few years it's by the river Kolpa. It's near the Croatian border.
Okay, so before we jump into the projects, I just wanted to ask you, you told me that while you were presenting that the entire program is based on non-formal education. What does that mean? Can you tell us more about that?
Yeah, of course.
And of course, also if you can maybe tell us more about that peer-to-peer education, why it's meaningful.
Yeah, we really like all of our work is focused on non-formal learning and informal learning.
Mm-hmm.
So all activities that we do, like the projects, everything, the summer camps, the winter schools, everything, it's based on the non-formal learning. And why? Because we really like these interactive ways of learning, and it's also better for the kids and for the youth because they already study in the school, which is formal, and like we really like this alternative approach of non-formal education. And we also during the years, also myself, I figured out that it's really good that you work on non-formal education and that you use these kind of tools because it's more interesting. So also to bring closer the topics that are maybe hard for the kids and they understanding through the non-formal education. For example, like democracy and participation, like all this kind of big words for them. Then we like try to bring them a little bit closer. And yeah, also peer-to-peer approach is really important to us because we really saw that you cannot work like if you are really like we do have some older people in our organization which helps us like with some
administration maybe.
Yeah, but still we are mostly all below 35 years old, which is still young. Yes. We are a youth organization by everything. But it's really easier because even myself, I'm 25 years old and sometimes I feel like I don't understand quite the 15 years old youngsters because they are like, oh, and they learn me something new and I learn them. And it's really good also this exchange of the knowledge and also the smaller kids, for example, like 8 years old, they're really smart as well, and it's really interesting like that you learn like from also you learn from them and they learn from us.
Of course, it's a two-way street.
Yes.
But how do you reach kids and youth? I mean, how do you advertise your projects and everything you do?
So like everything like the best advertise is when you tell someone your experience, and that's I think the best one because kids usually tell in school like, oh, we were in the summer camp, and that's how we get the most kids and youth. But also we do presentation at schools and at different areas in Slovenia. We promote us during the Facebook as well, Instagram, so social media and other platforms. But I think the best is when you heard from someone like in person, because someone shared their experience and it's totally different than when you like when you're listening to presentation and okay, it's interesting, but I don't know exactly. But when someone really tell you like, oh, it was really good, and then you are like, wow, I want to be part of this organization.
And what's the general feedback of the youngsters that participate in your projects, like when they compare their regular school to your programs?
They really like it, they really enjoy it. Also, we got a lot of feedbacks from the parents, and this really touches us because every year when we like put, for example, the new call for the summer camp, we got a lot of emails from the parents from the last year that their kids was last year, and like we heard, like we got, for example, from one parents that they receive when the kids come back at home from the summer camp, they were totally different kids, like in a better way, because they were so shy, and when they came back they was like totally different. They was so really happy, and that what makes us happy as well when we receive that kind of feedbacks,
of course,
positive ones.
And does it mean that they stay with you? Like
yes,
they apply
yes,
then for
yes.
the next
and
year?
They also bring their friends. So that's how we actually are growing. So
Yeah.
it's really natural way, but it's slow way, but it's natural.
Okay. So can you tell me now more about the summer camp? How long does it last? And I've heard that it's like thematic. Each year there's a different important topic that you work on, such as equality, democracy.
Each year we choose different topic. We also listen the youth. Like we every year we ask them what they would like to, on which topic they would like to work on, and we also collect these suggestions, and then we decide in the board on which topic we want to work this year. And so we worked on solidarity, environment. Children rights, that was really also important topic, internationality, and this year was about I already said it was about equality and equity. And last year we had the emotional education, which was also really good because it's not quite it was quite new for us as well to work on that kind of topic, but it was really important. Because especially with the Corona times, we picked a really good topic even before the Corona. So
Yeah, so it didn't stop you in
Yeah.
pursuing that tradition of the summer camps. Can you tell me more about this project, Connecting Beyond the Device? Because as I heard, it was proclaimed as a good practice by the European Union.
yes, it was, and we are really proud.
Was it, organized this year?
No, it was in 2019.
Okay.
But we are really proud of it because this was our first project that we applied as coordinators. And it was really hard as well because we were really new in this kind of stuff. We did coordinate a lot of projects we participate, but we never coordinate that kind of big projects.
You mean like also because it was international?
Yes. On the international level, yeah. That's why. And it was really good because each year we try to have kids on our summer camp from youth leaders from the other organizations from the other countries. And at that year we decided that it will be good to have youth exchange as well, and it was really, really good because also the topic was really interesting for them because it was about digitalization, about using also mobiles, computers, and how like we really want to show the difference is that is important also to spend quality time not just online but also in person, and that's why that was really important for us, and the kids really liked the topic as well because it was close to them. And
and they also had an opportunity to talk to UN youth delegate,
yes,
and also I believe representatives of the European Parliament.
Yeah, we went to the office of youth of youth in Slovenia, so they had the opportunity to meet the important people. We went also at the presidency palace where they meet with the president. It was also really nice. And we went also at the media house, so that they get also the feeling about the media, because we were talking about the media as well and how it's influencing the people and also the youth as well. One day we also got the opportunity to the workshop was led by the that time was youth leader of United Nations. So.
What other projects maybe you would like to talk about? Some projects or a project that is very, very special and important to you?
Another project that we are finishing at the moment, it's Building Up, Be Up. It's the training for the young people, for the young leaders. And the aim of this project is to make the tool for the youngsters, for the young leader. They are in their first year of becoming young leaders. So when they are approaching working with the kids and with the youngsters at their first year, and this is really important I think topic as well, and also it is relevant for each organization. That's why we gather 5 different organizations from Albania, so from Slovenia, and then from Spain, from Austria and United Kingdom. and we really
Nice.
we exchange our experience, our practices, and we made like one toolkit. Like we are finishing now for the toolkit.
Okay, and any projects for the future that maybe you can announce?
Right now we are working on one project that will also have a second project. So the Kids Got Rights is the project that we are working with the minors, so from 6 to 15 years old. But now we will work on the second part of this project. So it will be also about the engagement of the youth and young people.
But now I have to ask you, maybe this is not a happy question, I have to ask you whether there are obstacles in general when it comes to just realizing these projects and doing this whole work.
Yeah, definitely a lot of obstacles. Beside the corona, it's really hard also to get the finances because we are quite small organization and we don't have that much opportunities. And also because we are slowly growing, it's really hard to find someone who will support you at the beginning. But still, I think we are doing a really good job because our work is heard, and this is what counts, and that's how we also get more opportunities. But we are doing everything slowly. Also, we have like difficulties to reach out to the kids as well, like to not to the kids. The kids are not problems because it's really easy to reach to them, but to youth leaders. So the people who will actually lead the workshops, it's really hard how to engage the youth and how to get the participation, especially now in Corona times. So.
Of course, but as you're getting recognized, are you maybe getting more support from the government? Do you have any maybe cooperation with schools? With formal education representatives?
Not yet, but we are planning it. I mean, one local organization is really cooperating with the schools because they also they give their classrooms for the workshops and everything. But it's really slow process in the beginning. So, but we are doing it slowly, like one step by step. But we hope that we will get also better support also from the government and from the municipalities as well.
Hopefully, yeah. To wrap it up, maybe can you share with me what this whole experience has brought to you? Working with youngsters, being in NGO.
Being a better person and also understanding different perspectives. Going out of the box, creativity, like a lot of things. I think that in the past 5-6 years that I'm part of this organization, I really became even better person, and it really feels good. Like, and what counts the most is also when you make youth and kids happy, and this, in the end of the day, it's the most important for me as well, and that makes me happier.
And I assume you have a lot of friends that you've met on the way. Is there anything else that you would like to share with us?
Oh, there's a lot of things I could share, but thank you so much for this opportunity.
Thank you for coming, and that's it. Bye bye.